Well, I hope you can see this all right. I picked up this leaflet at Skeg Stadium, and my mate was saying, what are you out in next? And I thought, oh, this might do. Sounds good, right? What I'll do, I'm holding it up to the camera, and if you want to, obviously, you can pause the video, and instead of me reading all out to you, and just tell you what it says, you know, and it seemed a good formula. But there is one bit I want to bring your attention to, really quite quickly, if I can. Right, I'm just off camera, as you can see. Anyway, that's what they are. I can't find the one I'm looking at, for, I should say. Media challenge. They're not in order, right? You'll have to excuse the fact that I can't really put them in order. But suffice to say, I did all my videos of it, you know, of me Montego, but I didn't, unfortunately, do the Mazda, which is a shame, because we had a good time in that one, and so I've got the programmes and things here, you see, so I thought I'd just show you those. You know, it's just to make a video, isn't it? That's all we're doing. Right. Not that one. I thought it was... Right. I went to this one, but it was later. I'm trying to get them a bit in order. It's very difficult. Very difficult. But to show you something, right? Banger stocks. No. Banger Rod 200 East Coast Team Championship. I did that one, right? Now, I didn't know about banger racing. I didn't know what team racing was. And I'd already done a couple of meetings and I've been very successful. And I'm trying to look through the grading list to find the one that, my best one of all things I can't find, which is, I'm a bit, well, disappointed about. Here we are. This is what I'm looking for. Right, I'll just come back a little bit. Pause the video and read it if you like. I'll read it to you. Right, dear driver, congratulations to all drivers who have put on such a good show at recent meetings, but sadly we are still faced with too many cases of banger style action. That means it's much too heavy contact and you get bulldozed in the fence or bulldozed in the back. In particular, drivers are reminded that the first 3 laps are non-contact. Well, at the team meeting they weren't, right? The drivers took control. They're splitting them into novices. But anyway, this was later on. But I just want to show you, because we had gradings then. Now, if you won a heat, you got 8 points. If you won any points in your first 2 heats, you got double points in the final. So the points were 1 to 8, 8 points for first, 8 points for first, down to 1, right? So if you won heat and final, you got 24 points. Well, I did pretty well here. This is the one you want to see. Because, look at that, that's my number. I've still got the, right, 77, I've still got the, number I made. You've seen it on my other videos, right? And I was 3rd in the points there, and I'd not done many meetings, right? Unfortunately, I can't find, it says PTO, yeah, here we are. Now this is what I want to show you. Yeah. I've got almost the highest average of them all, because I'm number 7, and yet I've only done, I'm trying to look, meetings. I've done 4 meetings, and everyone else has done a lot more than me. I'll leave it there for a minute, and you can probably see that, right? And so I wasn't the top, but I was the second point scorer, and I hardly did any meetings. And we were looking through these last night, and it was a lot of these people. I mean, Simon Goodale, Flick, right? I met him that day, right? And he stopped me, and someone went in the back. Well, I got mad, and I would have followed him in that hard. He would end up in the sea. But we shook out. We got out. I was still mad, and I got out and went across to him, and he jumped out. He's only a young lad of 16 then, and we shook hands, and we've been friends ever since. So I'm not telling you that story because that's what racing is about. That's what banger racing is about. You follow your mate in that hard in the fence, and as long as he gets out okay, you get out and shake hands. That's what it's about. So we're just looking at these lists. Here we are again, look. I'm there. 10th of November 1997, right? And I think you'll be able to see me. Name on there. I'm trying to hold it. I've got the camera turned so that you can probably see me when I turn round, and also I can face the light for the window so you can see this. That's the whole idea of it. I'm sorry it's not, you know, not very professional video, but there we are. So it doesn't say on this one how many meetings you've done, but I know for a fact I did the least meetings of anyone, right? I know that. And there's a lot of these people are now very famous banger drivers. And so that's what we got. Oh, is it this one? This might be the one. Have I shown you it? No. Introduction. This is the one. I showed you the wrong one first. Right. That's the leaflet that I picked up. I think you can see it. And it says introduction and what you have to do. And that's the only rules we got. Right. We didn't get any more rules than that. So, like I said, you can see my videos of it, you know, of some of it. But not, unfortunately. But this is another thing I want to show you, the racing. Right? I'm sure you'll be able to see that if I put the paper in the right place. There we are. The racing. And I'll just read you the top line. Banger rods are an enthusiast's formula rather than an all-out contact formula, which would generally attract a spectator following as well as being more expensive for the driver. There we are. But you had to pay to race. It was the first pay-to-race driver, right? Any of the following driving infringements will result in a suspension or a complete ban from banger rods. Spinning a car towards the fence, corner cutting to spin another car. Let me just sit forward. I'm trying to do 2 things at once here. Deliberately following of another vehicle into the fence, driver retaliation, and dangerous driving. Right? And that's where I got my name. Well, my neck. Who wrote that on there? Who on earth wrote that on there? I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. Anyway, that's the general rule of it. And if I can, I probably can't, but if I can, download some video of a few clips, or what I'll do, the ones I have got, I will put in on the description, of course. The links in the description, because they're old now, but I have to find them, and it's a bit difficult to you know, to find them nowadays. So there we are. Anyway, I hope you like that little story, you know, in the evening, a nice summer evening, and we'll see how it turns out, eh?